Do we have sound? Are we wired for sound? 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Let me change the window again just to check. Do we have sound? We have sound. All right. As my mom used to say, we are cooking with gas. Happy Saturday. We are going truly faceless tonight. I am the social work expat. This is Faceless October, and we are finishing up our prep work for making faceless YouTube channels for the rest of this month. My goal is to help people make passive income with faceless YouTube channels. That is what we're working on. And today, truly faceless and little bit appropriate because we're going to talk about and look for information on AI tools for voiceover. All this past week, we have been working on looking at the different AI tools that can be used to make faceless YouTube channels. The goal is to make passive income with a few hours worth of work, generating content, coming up with ideas, and making sure that we are set up to take payments from Google. I'm going to put in the chat that we are using Bard. I started this journey off into AI with prompt engineering. I started off teaching myself how to prompt engineer, and I started with ChatGPT. I have a set of videos. On my lunch break, I streamed my lessons teaching myself the different kinds of prompts and classifications of prompts. If anyone wants to check that out, it is still on the channel. And now I'm trying to get proof of concept. This is a nice toy. Generative AI can seem like a really nice toy, something fun to play with, but it's not for play, not for me. My goal is to get people to make money with generative AI. There are many companies that are making lots of money and have been making lots of money using artificial intelligence. We are using it almost every day of our lives without realizing it. This is our opportunity as regular people to use artificial intelligence to make money. This is just one avenue, and it seemed like a way that was the easiest. Let me put my first question in, and then we can get started. I will start talking about the webinar that I am holding on Saturday, October 28th at 10 a.m. Eastern. I am interested in making a faceless YouTube channel. Please tell me about AI tools and or apps that can help me with voiceovers. Let's see what it says. I know of one program. It is called 11 Labs, or it's a website, a company that has many options for synthetic voice. It can even clone your own voice if you want to use your own voice. It says here, what's Bard got for us? All right. There are a number of AI tools and apps that can help you with voiceovers for your faceless YouTube channel. Here are a few of the most popular. Murph.ai, which is like Smurf but without the S, is a powerful AI voiceover tool that offers a wide range of voices and accents to choose from. It has a number of features that make it easy to create high quality voiceovers, such as the ability to adjust the pitch, tone, and speed of the voice, as well as add pauses and emphasis. Pictory.ai is an all-in-one video creation tool that includes a built-in AI voiceover generator. Pictory was one of the AI tools that has shown up, I think it was yesterday, but it has already shown up in our list of AI tools. Going on with Pictory, it says Pictory. Okay, this makes it easy to create voiceovers for your videos without having to leave the platform. Pictory.ai also offers a number of other features that are useful for faceless YouTube channels, such as the ability to create videos from text, add subtitles, and watermark your videos. Descript, which is also an AI tool that has already been in the list of AI tools this week. It says Descript is a video editing software that includes a number of AI tools, including an AI voiceover generator. I've seen that term a few times, so I'm going to put that in the chat. AI voiceover generator. Okay, now back to this. Descript is a good option if you need more control over the editing of your voiceovers, as it allows you to make fine-grained adjustments to the audio. That's probably a good idea. Play.ht is another AI voiceover generator that offers a wide range of voices and accents to choose from. Play.ht is also known for its high-quality audio output. Synthetic Voices is a text-to-speech tool that offers a number of different voices to choose from, including AI-generated voices. Synthetic Voices is a good option if you need to create a large volume of voiceovers, as it offers affordable pricing plans. Bard also says here, in addition to these dedicated AI voiceover tools, there are also a number of video editing software that include built-in text-to-speech features. And it has a list here, but I'm going to add into the chat text-to-speech features. Well, text-to-speech. Putting that in the chat. And it says some popular options include Adobe Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro, DaVinci Resolve, iMovie, and Windows Movie Maker. Bard goes on to give some tips about what you should look out for when choosing an AI voiceover tool. Pricing, it says, is one of the options. And then the last set of suggestions, it says once you have chosen an AI voiceover tool, you can start creating voiceovers for your faceless YouTube videos. Here are a few tips. Write a good script. Use a good microphone. And then edit your voiceovers. I am interested in the AI generated voiceovers, as well as the text-to-speech functions. So I'm going to ask Bard more questions about that. I am also going to ask Bard about 11 Labs. Okay, thank you. Where does 11 Labs fit into this landscape. One of the things that I do like about using the AI chatbots like Bard and also ChatGPT is that you can ask your questions in plain English as opposed to using specialized search functions like we have needed to use with Google and other search engines for years now. Okay, Bard has given an answer about 11 Labs. It says 11 Labs is a relatively new AI voiceover tool, but it has quickly become one of the most popular options. It offers a number of advantages over other AI voiceover tools, including high quality audio output, a wide range of voices, including both AI generated voices and cloned voices, which could be a concern for AI ethics as well as for deepfakes and spoofing. Contextual awareness. 11 Labs can generate voiceovers that are context aware, meaning that they will sound natural and engaging even when reading long passages of text. And 11 Labs has multilingual support. It says that 11 Labs supports 28 languages, making it a good option for creating voiceovers for international audiences. Bard also goes into the fact that it's a good choice for faceless YouTube channels that need high quality voiceovers, and it is a good option for content creators who need to create a large volume of voiceovers, as 11 Labs offers affordable pricing plans. It does say that 11 Labs is still under development. A lot of the coming onto the commercial market, AI products are still under development. I feel like a lot of them have been built on the structure that OpenAI created and also some of the other more readily available large language models. So those only became available, well, OpenAI, ChatGPT only became available in December of 2022, so many things are still under development. All right, I would like to know more about AI voiceover generators. So I'm going to ask for more information about that. Okay, thank you. Please tell me more about AI voiceover generators. I am particularly interested in AI generated voices. At least for this question, I am interested in AI generated voices. One of the reasons that I am interested in the AI generated voices for our faceless YouTube channels is that it takes away the need for us as the creators of the channel to do all of the voiceover work ourselves. One of my goals is to make sure that we are doing less work when we are creating these faceless YouTube channels and not more work. A lot of voiceover work takes the same way transcription takes 3 to 4 times as long as the recording to transcribe. Ask me how I know as an administrative support person. Doing voiceover work actually takes, I want to say, 2 to 3 and sometimes 4 times as long as the recorded voice final cut. If we can use AI generated voices, that will cut down our time by 75% and possibly more if we use AI tools to create the scripts as well. So, what did Bard have to say? It says AI voiceover generators are tools that use artificial intelligence to generate human-like speech from text. They are becoming increasingly popular as they can be used to create voiceovers for a wide range of applications such as videos, e-learning courses, and audiobooks. AI generated voices are created by training a machine learning model on a large data set of human speech. The model learns to identify the patterns in human speech and how to replicate them. So this is telling, how the voices are trained. And I heard about this at Voice and AI conference. Very true. It says that AI generated voices are more scalable. That is true because if you need, like, there are some audiobooks on Faceless YouTube channels that are narrated and it sounds like a person. So there are some channels that don't have robotic voices. They sound like people, like humans, but because of some of the pronunciation and some of the, I would say, hesitations and where the emphasis is put on some of the reading, it is clear that they're using synthetic voices for these audiobook readings, but they're getting very good. And so here Bard says it makes them ideal for creating voiceovers for e-learning courses and audiobooks. Then it says AI generated voices are more versatile. You can use them to create voiceovers in a wide range of languages and accents, and it makes them ideal for creating voiceovers for international audiences. So it's just repeating what it said up above. And it says, however, it is important to note that AI generated voices are not perfect. They can still sound robotic or unnatural, especially if the text input is complex or long. Additionally, AI generated voices may not be able to capture the nuances of human speech, such as sarcasm or emotion. So if it's, you know, if you're just wanting something read and it's just straight copy, not reading a bunch of jokes, not trying to recreate the Christmas Folgers commercials where you need emotion, or the old AT&T commercials, reach out and touch someone, if you're not trying to do that, then AI generated voices are fine for our purposes. Now, there is a wider discussion about how much are we putting a human out of work, doing voiceover work by using AI generated voices, but that is not the scope of what Faceless October is. Our goal is to make money. One of the ways to make money is to use AI generated voices. Bard also has some tips about what you might want to do to choose your AI voiceover generator. That makes sense to me, but I'm going to go into another question. What I would like to know next is I would like to know more about text to speech. So I'm going to ask about that. Okay. Please tell me more about text to speech AI tools and or apps. I have a feeling Bard is going to tell me a lot of the same stuff that it just told me about AI generated voiceover tools. Let's see. Text-to-speech AI tools and apps are software applications that use artificial intelligence to convert text into spoken audio. They are becoming increasingly popular as they can be used for a wide range of applications, such as for accessibility purposes, which is a huge, huge deal. Text-to-speech AI tools can be used to help people with visual impairments or other disabilities access information that is presented in text format for education. They can be used to create educational materials such as audiobooks and e-learning courses, entertainment. They can be used to create voiceovers for videos, podcasts, and other forms of entertainment. Productivity. These tools can be used to improve productivity by allowing people to listen to text documents and emails instead of having to read them, which is especially for very busy professionals, very busy moms, um, Uber drivers, DoorDash drivers, truck drivers. They can listen to their mail being read by these text-to-speech AI tools. They can listen to their emails being read to them. One of the, I guess it would be under accessibility, but one of the other benefits is that we don't talk about this a lot, but as a social worker, I saw this, and in real life, I've seen it as well. There are a lot of people who have very limited literacy. This is not just a what do they call them? Developing country issue. This is a very much more widespread issue in the United States than people would like to admit. And text to speech AI tools can bring information that is in text format to people who have limited literacy and can open an entirely new world to them. So that I feel like AI is so exciting for these kinds of reasons. Text-to-speech AI tools work by using a machine learning model to convert text into speech, and it's talking about how that happens. Um, and then it gives some different text-to-speech tools and apps listed. One of them, it says Natural Reader, which is a new one, but Speechify, I think is a new one, but it may be on one of the lists from earlier this week. Descript, Murph.ai, which Bard just gave us earlier. Pictory, which Bard gave us earlier and also in another day this week, as well as 11 Labs. And then Bard is giving some suggestions, the same suggestions that it gave earlier in our prompt session. Okay, while I think of another question to ask, I am going to talk about the fact that I will be hosting a free webinar on Saturday, October 28th, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, where I will go over all of the steps that you will need to complete and make your own faceless YouTube channel. Either the first day of this month or the next day, I went through some of the websites that are faceless, some of the YouTube channels that are faceless on YouTube right now and what their earnings are. We saw, I want to say, CinemaSins is making upwards of $500,000 a year with their Faceless YouTube channel, and that's just the channel. There are many other ways to make money with your content, but my focus is to help people like me, people like you, to make your own Faceless YouTube channel and start generating passive income using AI tools and your phone. Now, I do these sessions on my laptop, but I have used Bard on my phone many times. It is completely possible to do this using your phone. If you would like to join me, actually our spaces are filling up pretty quickly for the 28th, but we do have a few spaces left. If you are interested in joining the group of us for my free webinar on how to create your own Faceless YouTube channel, please email me at the email address in the description box of all of my Faceless October posts. Now, to go back to our prompts. What I would like to know next is, what is the difference between an AI voiceover generator and a text to speech tool? Let's see what Bard says. Bard has been so good today. It hasn't given any of its little shenanigans like it usually does. One of the things that people have to remember, and I see that it's given an answer, but before I do that, one thing that you have to remember when using an AI chatbot is to always check the answers that it is giving you. Bard has been acting well today, and I'm not going to say anything else because I want to get through this session without it being funny, but always check to make sure that the chatbot's not lying to you and just making up stuff. Now, let's see what the response is. It says, what is the difference between an AI voiceover generator and a text-to-speech tool? So Bard said the main difference between an AI voiceover generator and a text-to-speech tool is that AI voiceover generators use artificial intelligence to generate human-like speech from text, while text-to-speech tools simply convert text into synthetic speech. Okay. And so it says here that AI voiceover generators are trained on a large data set of human speech, and that text-to-speech tools just convert into synthetic speech. Okay, so the robot voices on lots of Faceless YouTube channels right now would be text-to-speech, but the AI voiceover generators sound more like human speech because it is trained on human speech. Okay. I wonder where they get the human speech that they're training these models on, but that is also not the scope of what we are doing today. I can wonder that all I want at another time. It says also, finally, AI voiceover generators are typically more expensive than text-to-speech tools. This is because AI voiceover generators require more advanced technology and more training data. And then it has here a nice little table that talks about the differences between AI voiceover generators and text-to-speech tools. One thing that I really like about Bard is that it is connected to Google Workspace. Therefore, just like it shows here, I can export this to Sheets and I'll just click it and it creates the spreadsheet. It keeps the formatting, which is something that other AI chatbots that I have used do not do. It's very frustrating actually to have to reformat the text that you get, but it's still faster than doing the searches on your own. Okay, so now we have the answer to the differences between an AI voiceover generator and a text-to-speech tool. I am going to ask one more question. Well, it's actually two more questions. The first one is that I am going to ask for a list of 20 text-to-speech AI tools and their pricing information. And then I'm going to ask the same question for AI voiceover generator tools. And that way there will be some pricing options. Okay, thank you. Please provide me a list of 20 text to speech AI tools. Please include each text. I'm just going to shorten it, text to speech tools pricing structure. All right, this one's going to take a moment, and while it takes a moment, I will also say if you would like to join me for a more concentrated version of what the steps are to go from faceless YouTube channel idea to fully created channel ready to rock and roll, I am hosting my one and only free webinar on Saturday, October 28th, where I will go through in a nice condensed format and also help each person who is at the webinar with setting up their faceless YouTube channel on October 28th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. If you are interested in joining and getting some hands-on practice and feedback to set up your faceless YouTube channel, please email me. My email address is in the description. And we have, let's see if there are 20. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So it gave 22. I don't know if these are actually real, but it looks like some of them are. And these are text-to-speech AI tools with their pricing structures. And it seems like a good number of them have free plans with limited features, and then some start as low as $10 per month for paid plans, and it looks like the highest paid plan on this list is $29 per month. And then it looks like we have some pay-as-you-go pricing, which is interesting. Okay. I wonder how that works. Okay, voice mod is the lowest plan so far. It says that it has, a free plan with limited features, and then paid plans start at $1.99 per month. Resemble.ai so far is the most expensive plan. upfront per month with its paid plan starting at $39 per month. And then these ones that have custom pricing, or you have to get in touch with them, they're pricey. Speechmatics, Veritone, and Voicery all say custom pricing, which means that they're probably a little bit more expensive than we would like to go with to start. And then there are some free to use text to speech tools right down here. And it looks like there are many others available, but I only asked for 20, and so this is good. I'm just going to give it a thumbs up. I haven't been giving Bard a lot of feedback like I did with ChatGPT. Now, this should be my last question. This is actually a longer session than the sessions that I had during my lunchtime this week, but definitely shorter sessions than when I was teaching myself prompt engineering. Let me go back up here. I'll just copy what I asked for the text to speech for the AI voice over generators. So thank you. Please provide me a list of 20 AI voiceover generator tools. Please include each one's pricing structure in your response. So far, Bard has been doing such a good job tonight. I am very impressed with the fact that it hasn't given me any, I don't know the answer to that. It hasn't really caused any of the problems that it usually does. Maybe the evil genie is asleep tonight. All right, let's see. It's given an answer. Let's see if there are 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it looks like the list is very similar to the list of text to speech apps. Um, and it has pricing here. I'm actually going to ask Bard to please, how do I say this? Please combine your last two responses into one large table. Let's see what it does. Let's see if I have to give it more information for it to do it right, but let's see what it does here. I would just like to have a side-by-side comparison, and if it can give me that without me having to do it, that would be great. It did it! It said the list of text-to-speech AI tools and the list of AI voiceover generator tools with pricing structure. It did it! And I can just play the memory game, a little bit of mix and match. Okay, it messed up a little bit, but it is close. This is close enough. Thank you. Thank you, Bard. I'd better I'd better stop now before it decides that it's going to act up. Bard really did it this time. It did a really good job. So text to speech is less expensive than using AI voiceover generator. According to Bard. I don't know, but we now have all of the tools that we need and background information that we need to start making our own faceless YouTube channels. That is what I will start with tomorrow, going into the rest of this month. Faceless October is going to culminate with my free webinar where I go through with the participants of the webinar, go through all of the steps that they will need to create their own faceless YouTube channels. Participants will also receive a resource guide, a free resource guide, and a free list of suggestions for faceless YouTube channels. If you would like to join me for the free webinar on I did it again, on Saturday, October 28th, please email me at the email address in the description for all of the Faceless October videos, and I will hopefully have space for you. Spaces are filling up faster than I thought. I look forward to having you in our group and helping answer any questions that you have. Come tomorrow, it's time to make pages. That is what I will be doing. And if you would like to come along for the ride, please feel free. I will be on or have a video uploaded for every day the rest of this month, and I look forward to having you come along for the ride with me. I wish you all good things and hope that you have an excellent rest of your Saturday night.